Yeah, now it works. Now it's fine. All right, so with Flexidis, you're showing flexible displays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, what Flexidis is a European project in which several companies work together to develop flexible display technology. So we develop the technology to make several display types flexible. And the first one we have is the e-book foils.
Yeah.
What you see here is the result of the cooperation together with several companies.
Yeah.
You see here a flexible electrophoretic display, which is really operational. So we control it, and you see that the information is changing, and it is really
flexible. Is it the first time you show it?
This is the first time we show. Yeah, I think it's the first time we officially show it.
Yeah. At IFA?
Yeah. At IFA for sure.
At IFA for sure.
But I'm not familiar with all the places.
But there was some talk about it before, or you had some. You had Philips had another kind of flexible display they were showing at some point. Was it a different kind?
Yeah,
or?
we have within Philips we have several flexible technologies. Another technology developed, which originated from Philips, that's the polymer vision technology.
Oh yeah.
And that's a technology which uses basically organic transistors as control electronics, and also has an e-ink foil on top of it to show the presentation.
So is this one e-ink also? Or?
This is also e-ink, but this is a display with an active matrix backplane.
Right.
So what we basically do here, this can be fabricated in a standard TFT factory, and the operators don't even know that they're working on flexible displays.
Whoa.
And that means that you can use all the installed base for LCDs, which means that it's relatively cheap to introduce this.
All right.
And with the technology we got it licensed to a Taiwanese company. You see here one of their prototypes really made in their factory.
Yeah.
And by the end of the year, they hope to be in production with flexible displays, e-book displays.
By the end of the year, this kind of flexible e-book.
Yes, by the end of the year.
So does it work?
As the display itself, somebody still has to manufacture it in a complete e-book as a real application.
Does it work in a way that you have to have something connected around it like this, on those sides?
You have to connect it.
Which part
on this side. So basically, this is the side where you connect it.
Yeah.
And here you put some other things on it, so the other control electronics, and then you can make the e-book.
Just one side, that's it?
Yep.
And so how flexible is it? Can you roll it around, or?
This one you can't really roll around. It is flexible like I've seen here.
Yeah.
But it's only like that.
Yeah.
The polymer vision technology is really capable of rolling. But unfortunately, we cannot show it here because the devices never came to us.
So does that mean that if it's flexible, it's more resistant to harsh, or is that something to do with that?
That would be in first application. Not using glass anymore will help for the liability of the e-books. Because one of the problems with e-books is that people use it as a book, they drop it, and then the glass will break. And making it flexible, even in a rigid form, it won't break anymore.
Will it be as readable as any other kind of e-paper?
Yes.
Yeah? The same resolution?
Be exactly the same.
Yeah,
the resolution is just as adjustable as a standard e-book. And the e-book the company IREX is showing has a 160 dpi resolution, so that's quite good.
Nice. And the color ones?
Yeah, what we show here is also, we were not working only on one flexible technology, we were also working on several others. One of them is an OLED. The disadvantage of the e-paper-like displays is that they are not they cannot show video.
Okay.
And also with colors is a bit more complicated. To really have a nice, flexible, video-capable display, you need OLEDs. And what we show here is several OLEDs still in a glass package. And you see all the colors available. And what you also can do with the OLEDs is really make it transparent.
Transparent. Right.
So you can really look through it. If the light is on, you cannot look through it. If the light is off, you can really look through it.
Because the flexible display color display, will that be as good as any other OLED display?
It will be as good as any other OLED displays, and OLED displays themselves are better as standard LCD displays or even plasma displays.
Yeah, so the resolution, everything will be the same?
They should be the same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, and a normal OLED, is that also possible to make it transparent, or is it just this one that's very special?
Yeah, basically, yeah. This, of course, this is very special, but you can use it for. This is a standard OLED.
Yeah. Is that also how it works? The OLED, it can be transparent, or
the OLED, the materials themselves are basically transparent.
Yeah.
And the only thing you do differently is you have both electrodes transparent, and in a standard OLED, usually only one is transparent.
All right.
But that's not a big issue. You can do that.
All right. Can we see the mock-up you have over there?
We have several mock-ups. What you see here, this is a GPS meant for a bike.
All right.
So, just like I said before, the electrophoretic displays are relatively slow.
Yeah.
If you would use a GPS with that kind of foil in a car, you cannot do that because the car is moving too fast.
Okay.
But the bike isn't. So then the refresh rate is okay, and you can still use it as a sensible, good GPS. And with this technology, you can also roll it, and you can really use it outside.
Because the refresh rate is about 1 second, or?
It's about 1 second.
1 second. Yeah.
And that's fast enough on a bike.
Yeah.
And it would not be fast enough in a car.
Okay.
And since this is quite stable, you can really use it.
Can we go over to the IREX? Because is that also something that Philips and everybody has been working on? Some of the same people?
The basic technology from IREX has been developed by Philips, but has been taken further by some people, former Philips employees, who started the company by themselves.
The e-ink, is that the one?
The e-ink is the foils they use, but the e-book technology is originating from Philips.
All right.
And we have here.
Oh, that's the one. They're using it. That's okay, I'll make a break. So this is another mock-up.
Yeah, this is also again another mock-up. So this would be an OLED display in which you have a display in here. You have a video camera, and then you can take pictures while you're skiing or while you're moving.
All right.
And you can also show it later on.
All right.
And you can go forward and backward.
Okay. All right.